Today's sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to Foxborough, Massachusetts, where the keeper of the light sounds the flag bell to signal that it is indeed time for football inside Gillette Stadium. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the New England Patriots. On the visitor sideline, Pete Carroll, the coach of the Raiders. His guys flew across the country for this one. Always tough to play in the early slate of games when making that trek. On the other side, it's Patriots head coach Mike Vrabel. His guys ready to show out in front of the home fans as they try to send them home happy at the end of this one. About ready to get us going. And we are underway in Foxborough. And able to get this out to the 25. So here comes the Raider offense now onto the field. And at quarterback from the University of Oregon, it's Justin Herbert.
And when you see Justin Herbert, all you think about is he's easily one of the most talented quarterbacks in the NFL. He can make every throw, knows how to think his way through every game. And now, the regular season success needs to carry over into the postseason.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
13 yards. And the Las Vegas.
Play action. It's Herbert. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. They'll swing this out wide. Here's Achane. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Raider first down.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6. At the Patriots' 27-yard line.
Achane gives it from the gun. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They got to get it to the 21 here on 3rd down. Back to throw here, Herbert. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Pierce. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
They'll get this to Flowers, left side. Our first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10.
First down, Raiders.
Here's Herbert. And it's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Jacoby Myers, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are on the board here first in the season opener. Excellent start there. First drive of the season, big-time success, putting it in the end zone.
And remember, that was done without any real map of how to do it. In other words, the deeper you get into the season, you get game film to work off of, tendencies to work off of. The first drive of the season, things can be entirely different than what you've seen in the past. It's a really good job of execution by them.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Ooh, with a juke. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. So now here come the Patriots to take over on offense. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And you want to talk about enormous expectations being placed on a quarterback. How about what Trevor Lawrence faced coming out of college? But the good thing for him, he's used to it. He had the same type of expectations in high school and going to Clemson. They always expect him to be a franchise savior whatever team he joins. And to his credit, he shouldered those expectations and he's doing everything in his power to follow through.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert On 3rd and 9. Here's Lawrence. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel. And he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Here's the punter, Martin, out to kick it away. Call out a punt of 38 yards officially. And it'll be Raiders football, 1st and 10. A play fake, and now Herbert to throw. That'll be caught right side by Reed. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down.
First run of the game here for Dameon Pierce. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one 28 yards on the ground.
A 28-yard gain. 1st down, Las Vegas.
So into Pat's territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Up the middle, Achane. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll run, Achane. Solid move on the run, but ultimately stopped short of the goal line. Down at the 2. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Achane is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Maybe the first big test of the season here on both sides. This is 3rd and goal. Here's Herbert. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Fine work by the Patriot D there, and it's 4th down. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and the Patriots get the football back. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's taken down, but able to get this up to the 20-yard line. They went 3 of that on their first drive. Things already looking better here. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard
Coming in,
line.
he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
They run again on 1st down, Chubb. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
They run it again with Chubb. And once again, not much running room, if any at all.
He was
3rd and
taken
9
down
here.
behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and
Lawrence. Looking downfield for Godwin. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. On 4th down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. And a fair catch taken here right at about the 40-yard line. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Raiders will take over now, 1st and 10. Justin Herbert looking to pass. That's into the hands of Flowers over the middle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
1st down, Raiders.
A shotgun snap for Herbert. Throw caught by Flowers. And he's got this down to the 35. Another catch for him there. This one good for 11. 1st down.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
This drive starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of first downs, and here a loss of yardage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And his throw is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
And that is incomplete. And the pressure there on 3rd down, forcing the errant pass. 4th down coming up.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
He had a chance there to really build a nice early lead, go up a couple of scores. But he doesn't hit that one quite right, and it winds up an empty possession.
New England trying to get a place on offense. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. Looking to put a drive together. They go play action now. Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Now the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Chubb will get the call running left. Breaks the tackle, now alley. And this will be taken across midfield and into Raider territory.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. That's a gain of 6.
From the gun on 3rd down, Lawrence. Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And he will have the Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This will be caught at Samuel. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd down at the Raiders' 20-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got him incomplete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Patriots first down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
Chubb again. And he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down. Now Lawrence. They set up the screen to Chubb. He'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
No movement from the field goal unit. They've got 4 full yards to go here on 4th and goal to hit pay dirt, but they're going to go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They can't hook up on 4th and goal from the 4, and the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. A chance to get some momentum here in the 2nd quarter, getting their first trip into the red zone, but unable to get it across.
And if I'm the head coach, sure, you feel some disappointment, maybe a little bit of deflation there because you didn't get it in, but I'm going straight to rah-rah mode. All right, guys, we didn't get it this time. It's only the 2nd quarter. We'll be back. Let's get it later on. I want to keep this team up. I want them to feel like they've let everyone down. Positive. Got to be positive in this situation. It's too early to think that you don't have a chance to win this game.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Again, it's Achane. And a decent move, but brought down quickly just outside of the 5-yard line. This offense so far on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 7. And this pass broken up. And the contact, well of time there. And now 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started. And that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
He'll take it a few steps in front of the 50. Nifty move. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him as it is. It'll go as a 19-yard return. And the Patriots will have great starting position as they take over 1st and 10. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Lawrence going to fire it out wide, complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the 1st down.
Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 2-yard gain brings up 2nd down. At the 11-yard
The middle, it's Chubb. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard.
brings up 3rd and 8.
Here's Lawrence to throw. The right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1.
That's good for a Patriots.
Chubb. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, Lawrence drops it off for Chubb. Touchdown, Patriots. Nick Chubb, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. See, it didn't seem like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in their own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position. You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Out of the gun, Herbert. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Raider first down.
Herbert throwing again. A quick throw there is incomplete.
Had an open man that time, man. They're putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. From the shotgun, here's Herbert. He'll dump this off to Achane. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 45-yard line.
First down,
They'll fake the handoff. Now Herbert. He finds his man. Complete. That's Reed. 3 yards to go on second down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set. Now it's Herbert. Throw right side into the hands of Foster Moreau. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Now Achane on 1st and 10. Shifts by him, and they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over out of bounds. 59 yards rushing for him in his first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Herbert now. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And the Raiders are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
at the 4-yard line.
Here's Herbert. Touchdown Raiders. Zay Flowers from 4 yards out. And the Raiders have taken the lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Patriots 7.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Patriots take over.
Trevor Lawrence and the rest of the offense heading back out there. He had the touchdown pass last time they had it. And they'll start here with a 1st and 10. Lawrence will throw. And that's complete. It's Chris Godwin. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now Lawrence going out wide, finds Chubb. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
action. It's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Jordan Akins. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
5 yards on the play.
And trouble trying the middle here. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Landon Roberts there on the tackle. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This from 42 yards out. The kick by Bass is good. And they'll cut the lead back down to 4 now at 14-10. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that. But let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up the touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
His throw incomplete. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, we thank you as always, and we'll see what happens here in the second half. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out with the victory. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. And the Patriots going to take over here to start quarter number 3. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them, because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus at a halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Give running right is Chubb. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Dexter Lawrence finding his way through defensively for the stop.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
Now Lawrence to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only are the DBs going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete. Brady's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 30.
That's good for the Patriots.
They go play action now. Lawrence dumps this to his running back, Chubb. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 27-yard line.
They go up the middle with Chubb. And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation, already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down play.
And not enough on the throw that time as that one is incomplete.
coverage was awfully tight there on third down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up fourth down.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal. He connected on his first, this from 41. The kick by Bass is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points there in CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Raiders offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. Here's Achane to start the drive. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
Brings up second and 11 at the 27-yard line.
Here's Herbert. He finds his man, complete. It's Reed. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That is caught. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Las Vegas first down.
Back to throw here, Herbert. A short throw there to Strange. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Out of bounds at his own 49-yard line.
Herbert. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston. And the Pats are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line. Well, we saw plenty of that during his much-heralded college career. He parlayed that into becoming a first-round selection. And now here he is making interceptions in the National Football League.
And this is a guy that has all the physical tools, but the thing that sets him apart is what he's got between his ears. And that's the sixth sense for knowing where the football is going. Just an excellent play there to create the turnover.
Here's Nick Chubb as they try to fire up this run game. And he's going to take this one down inside the 45. A good productive run there on first down. He winds up getting 8.
Brings up second down at the Raiders' 41.
And again, it's Chubb. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 31.
It's a gain 2. And the Patriots first down. First and 10.
They toss it left side to Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Antoine Winfield up from the secondary with a tackle. They tried to run it to the short side of the field. There just wasn't a whole lot of room to work with.
Yeah, it seems like things just kept getting strung out towards the sideline, and he kept looking for a spot to dive up into the gap. There just wasn't one, so that turned into nowhere to run, nowhere to hide.
And no gain.
It's now third down and 9 yards.
Now Lawrence. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
Taking it right down Broadway. He may go. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jaden Reed, 73 yards. And the Raiders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 8. Well, the offense wasn't out there for a long time, but they were out there for a good time. One play, and they're able to hit pay dirt. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. New England's offense set to go. The last series for him, a little disappointing, forced a punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 31-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. It's caught inside the 25. Big play there for New England. 45 yards.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Chubb. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. The defense showing some anger after giving up the big play. This time they'll lose 1 or 2. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw Lawrence. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Patriots are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
That's good for a Patriots. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. They'll give it to Chubb. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
You can almost feel him thinking as he's running the football, just one more block, anything to get me to the perimeter and around the corner. Couldn't quite get there, ends up getting spilled for a loss.
3rd and goal, they're going with Chubb. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. This defense bending but not breaking. It's a gain of 3. It's now 4th and goal.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And the Raiders hang tough down near the goal line. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Open man is Myers. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. back now in Foxborough. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. A run straight ahead with H.M. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4. Justin Herbert looking to pass. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
Just because you got the lead in the 4th, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Here's the Raiders punter now, standing just about on his own goal line. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And this offense, they're going to have an excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field. On play action, Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The linebacker, Robert Spillane, making a big play. What did we see there, partner? Was that a zone blitz?
I think you're right about that one, and very simply, that just means people blitzing that you don't expect and defensive linemen dropping back into coverage. It throws off the blocking assignments.
Lawrence. A short throw caught by Andrews. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Here's Lawrence. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
Sets up 4th down.
Here's Sam Martin now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And now where will the side judge stop his clock? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. The Raiders offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he's able to break out a run tackle, but then quickly brought down. This 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd down at the 23-yard line.
In motion comes the tight end left. Up the middle, H.M. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. New England on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Back to throw. Herbert to the right side, into the hands of Flowers. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Patriots take over. New England trying to get a place on offense. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled-out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling with this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself. He'd love to see his offense put together a drive and give his leg a rest.
Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a 1st down.
At the 43-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Gabriel. And he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Looking left side, Andrews with it complete. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
Patriots first down.
They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10, marking down at the 9. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Mark Andrews, a 9-yard touchdown ground. And the Patriots have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th. So part 1 of what they needed is done. They get in the end zone. Now you have to imagine we'll see a try for 2.
And that's what the book says, but defensively, they can't hang their head right here. They've still got a chance to come out with the lead if they make a play.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try and grab that lead back. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this up to the 35-yard line.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
On 1st down, back to Achane. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That is Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. So the 1st down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Las Vegas sending out their punter now as he's on here to punt it away. This is brought in at the 21. It'll be a net of 40 yards there following a 43-yard punt, 3-yard return, and that will come the offense as they take over. The Pats at the line ready to go. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Lawrence will throw. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
Lawrence on the sneak. And he will have the Patriots 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36.
Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
They're running again with Chubb. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 70 yards rushing now for Chubb, and a first down as well.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch victory.
On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. A give. This is Chubb. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Patriots with a football as we get you reset. And they're facing a big 3rd down now in this tie ball game. Over the middle, hauled in by Sharp. And he will have a Patriots first down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Here's Lawrence. That's once again complete to Chark. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Here's 2nd and a yard. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Chubb on the counter. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. Now the Raiders going to burn their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Now 1st and goal. Chubb. He is going nowhere in a hurry as he is going to lose yardage here in a big way.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
And Chubb will try the middle here. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
I have to laugh a little bit because he actually handed it off. I thought with the 2 touchdown passes he's thrown in this one already, he'd go ahead and fling and try and get a 3rd one.
And now from this spot on 3rd down, I think he'll probably throw it here.
Yeah, I don't think there's any question about it. They won't even send in a running play here, I don't believe. I think they go ahead and try and throw it for a touchdown.
This is a long drive offensively. Wouldn't you hate to end this with just 3 points?
Doesn't it feel like during a ball game you have certain narratives going on and there's certain drives that seem to take on just a bit more importance than others? This feels like one of those, doesn't it? To me, 3 points here, a major letdown. This is the time to go and put 6 on the board.
The home crowd here absolutely loves it, as they should, getting the field goal in the closing moments and likely going to get out of here with a W.
A W, celebrations all around. How about how everyone's going to leave this stadium, right? And you know something? He probably makes more money than most of the 60,000 people here, but they're all willing to buy him dinner tonight, aren't they?
They don't care. He's a man of the people right now. Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Pats, it wasn't always pretty, but they do eke out the Week 1 victory here by a field goal. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Miami Dolphins. Meanwhile, for the Raiders, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.